There is one piece of legislation that we're watching closely. Lawmakers will tackle a bill clarifying exactly what happens in the critical days after someone is sexually assaulted. Our Ashley Glass is live in the newsroom this morning with one woman's powerful story that she hopes will convince lawmakers to act. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Dia. A Tampa woman named Emily is now bravely speaking out about a day back in 2005 when she says she was raped. Emily wishes the whole process of getting help and reporting the crime could have been different for her, and she wants to make it better for other victims.
I was angry for a long time.
It's only now, years later, Emily can talk about October 12th, 2005.
I was a mom when this happened. I had just had my daughter.
When the unimaginable happened.
5 hours was the time frame that the attacker held me and repeatedly raped me and strangled me.
Emily says it was a man she knew, and the days after the attack were terrible as well.
I could still smell my rapist, and what I smelled was a particular type of cologne, cigarette smoke, and pot smoke. And so things that your brain holds on to in kind of different sensory ways are details that could be really helpful to police.
Emily says it was difficult getting those details to police and getting help. So she's now fighting for an amendment to House Bill 251 she feels will help other victims. For one, it would require a responding officer to take the victim to a rape crisis center or arrange a ride. Emily says in her case, there was confusion on how to get there.
Part of what took me so long to drive myself over to the crisis center was I had to cross the Howard Franklin, and I kept driving back and forth, missing the exit because I was just so, I'm traumatized.
12 hours passed until Emily got to a crisis center, each hour critical in gathering DNA. The amendment would also set a 72-hour window for victims to change their initial report and require the victim to sign off on the police report.
Had I been able to do that, I would have said, no, this is really wrong. This is what happened, and correct that.
Emily says no one ever paid for what happened to her, but that only motivates her more to fight for this legislation.
I feel like there's a responsibility for me as a mother and as a survivor to try to change things so that the world's a little bit more safe, or, justice is more possible for victims of rape.
Emily says she will go to Tallahassee soon, possibly this week, and go office to office telling lawmakers why this legislation is so important. It has already cleared one House committee. A second committee will take it up this week, and of course we'll keep you posted on the progress. Dia?